Democrats have long expressed concerns about the economic impact of Trump's policies. They argue that his tax cuts disproportionately benefit the wealthy and corporations. These cuts, they say, lead to a larger budget deficit. Democrats also criticize Trump's use of tariffs. They believe these tariffs harm American businesses and consumers. Trump's trade wars and tariffs have disrupted global trade. This has created uncertainty for American businesses. Farmers, in particular, have been hit hard by retaliatory tariffs. Many farmers rely on government aid to stay afloat. Democrats see this as evidence of the economic harm caused by Trump's policies. Democrats believe that a strong economy should benefit all Americans, not just the wealthy. They argue that Trump's policies exacerbate income inequality. They point to stagnant wages for many working-class Americans. They believe this is in stark contrast to the soaring profits of large corporations. Democrats propose alternative economic policies. They favor investments in education, infrastructure, and clean energy. They believe these investments will create jobs and boost economic growth. They also support raising the minimum wage and strengthening social safety net programs. Democrats have been critical of Trump's treatment of federal workers. They point to the government shutdowns during his presidency. They argue that these shutdowns caused unnecessary hardship for federal employees. Democrats believe in the importance of a well-functioning government. Trump's hiring freezes and budget cuts have also impacted federal agencies. Democrats argue that this has led to a decline in the quality of government services. They are concerned about the ability of agencies to fulfill their missions. These missions include protecting the environment, ensuring food safety, and providing health care. Democrats believe that federal workers are dedicated public servants. They argue that Trump's policies demonstrate a lack of respect for their work. They worry that this will make it harder to attract and retain qualified individuals for government jobs. Democrats support policies that protect federal workers' rights and benefits. They believe that investing in the federal workforce is essential for a strong and effective government. They argue that this will ultimately benefit all Americans. Democrats acknowledge a trust deficit with some working-class voters. This gap exists on issues like the economy, taxes, and national security. Some working-class voters feel that Democrats are out of touch with their concerns. They believe that Democrats prioritize the interests of coastal elites over those of working families. Educational polarization has also contributed to this divide. Voters with college degrees and those without increasingly hold different political views. This trend is evident in their voting patterns and policy preferences. This has made it more challenging for Democrats to build a broad coalition of support. Democrats are working to rebuild trust with working-class voters. They are focusing on issues like job creation, affordable health care, and access to education. They believe that these issues resonate with voters across the economic spectrum. Democrats are also trying to bridge the educational divide. They are engaging with voters in rural communities and former industrial areas. They are listening to their concerns and trying to find common ground. While Democrats share some economic concerns with Trump supporters, they often prioritize different solutions. For instance, inflation has been a major concern for many voters. Democrats argue that Trump's policies, such as tariffs, have contributed to rising prices. Democrats believe that addressing income inequality is crucial for a strong economy. They support policies like raising the minimum wage and expanding access to affordable health care. They argue that these policies will help working families and boost the economy. Democrats also have significant policy disagreements with Trump beyond economic issues. They oppose his approach to immigration, healthcare, and environmental protection. They argue that his policies are harmful to vulnerable communities and the planet. Democrats believe in a government that is responsive to the needs of all Americans. They are committed to fighting for policies that promote economic opportunity, social justice, and environmental sustainability. They believe that these values are essential for a strong and prosperous nation.